low upon my tabletop. The snow is softly falling. The air is still.
How are you? Welcome to my Vlogmas 1. I am recording this on Saturday, November 23rd, I think. Oh, wow, I'm a mess. I haven't really done anything. So my Thanksgiving plans got changed and I'm no longer hosting Thanksgiving dinner. So that means I can pretend like I'm European or go right into Christmas decorations. So I am going to, today, I just finished vacuuming and I'm going to set up my Christmas tree, get out all the Christmas decorations, and spend the next week getting everything situated and, set up in my tiny apartment. But today's goal is to get the stuff out and set up the tree, like at least put the tree together and not decorated necessarily, but just set up and get the other, because my place is small, I end up putting away things in the storage place where I keep my Christmas stuff. I will have room to put things away to kind of make the apartment look less cluttered with all its usual stuff and Christmas stuff too. So that is what I'm doing today. And I thought I would just take you along that process. Here's the closet where everything is stored. That red bag is my Christmas tree and these green ones are ornaments. And then I have decorations there and another bin there. But I think this lower bin, I don't think I've used it. I just think it's overflow. We'll see. So yeah. I have a little bit my work cut out for me. This is what this whole thing looks like. This is a lot of my art supplies and storage of art works that I have made in the past, and a lot of keepsakes like pictures and stuff like that. Ugh, it makes me so sick looking at it, but must be done. Okay, if this is your first time here, you may not know, but I have an artificial tree, and it is silver. I sneezed, so there'll be a clip here. Yeah, it's silver and it's tall and skinny, so it should fit right there, right in front of that curtain, in my living room. This is my living room right now. The state of it, a bit messy. And I have some Christmas video, like continuous Christmas instrumental music playing, if that's what you're hearing. If you're hearing music in the background, that's what that is. But yeah, Egg is helping me. Look at him. He's so cute. I don't think he remembers last year, but we'll see. thought I'd just take a minute and show you the Advents before I dig into them. So first up, this is Woolly Mammoth's Advent, and it came in this beautiful box. This is artwork by her husband, and it's a 12-day mini skein set. I'm gonna open one today. I don't know when else I'm gonna open them. I have to figure that out. But inside the box came this card with, I think, recipes. I'm gonna check that out later. Actually, this is a whole envelope. I'll look in a minute. And then each little mini skein is here. I think this is number 1 over here. Yeah. Okay. So that's number 1. And I'm going to put this back under the tree. Let's see what we got. Ooh. Oh, this is beautiful. I don't have my glasses, so I can't tell you the name. I'll tell you when I sit down. But that's the little lovely. Maybe you can read it. There you go. That's really pretty. Okay. So that, I don't know. Am I putting it in there? I don't know. Figure that out later. That's that one. My fiber is over here. Week 1. Okay, here it is. So this is my fiber countdown from Kingdom Fiber. Fleece and Fiber, I think is the name of it. Kingdom Fleece and Fiber. I got 8 boxes. So I had misspoken before. I thought I got a 12-day, but it's an 8-day. And you can see she has it labeled week 1 Sunday. And then there's week 1 Wednesday. So every Sunday and Wednesday you open up a box. So let's see what's in here. Wow, I did not expect that color. It's here, let me pull it out. Wow, this is such a generous bump, a fiber bump. Hopefully the camera, I can adjust the color. It's a green. It's beautiful gradient green with like mossy green and some pale green and like yellow green, and then a regular old green, like true green, I guess I would call it. But yeah, so pretty. Oh, and it says it's called Grinch Cake is the color name. It's right there. Okay, so we'll see the next one of these on Wednesday, and I think I'm just going to keep these in the box for now. Try to figure that out. And I have a candy calendar. It's from this company, Lakrids and Bulow. I didn't open it yet. Ah, here we go. It just opens like this, book style. Well, let me find number 1. Number 1 is way over here. All right, let's see if I can do this. These are chocolate licorice, but not licorice, like kind of like, this one's passion fruit, which I've had and I really, really love it. So they're like candy coated, chocolate coated jellies, I guess is a good way to put it. And some of them are licorice flavored, but this one is not. I guess it's the way that, it's a Danish company, so it's the way that like Scandinavian companies make licorice. So it's just two little balls, treat for later today. And this is a 24-day, so I'll be opening this every day. Oh, and there's a big box for 24. And then my last is the Woolens and Nosh. So let me, I'm going to take this over to the couch and work on this, and I'll be back to talk to you. Okay. All right, so I got my glasses. I was able to read everything. So from Woolly Mammoth, it was a thank you for purchasing. And oopsie. And then the two cards, one was a indigo aftercare card, because I guess there's an indigo dyed one. And the other card was a warning about black walnut being used in case someone has an allergy. And then in the envelope is a frameable version of the cover photo. So it's really beautiful. I'll frame that. I love small pictures. This is actually a little bit big, small artwork, tiny artwork. I have a little collection of tiny artwork in the house, and this is actually a little big for my tiny collection, but I think I'll find a spot for it near it anyway. Okay, now Woolens and Nosh. The instructions are to pull the black strand until you find a color. So I just got to the color. It's this vivid violet. I love it. And then trim it. Cut the black away and then just start your project. I am doing mitts. I'm doing the pattern called, sorry, I'm just looking for my mini skein. I don't know what it did with it. Oh, here it is. I am doing Base Camp mitts by a designer whose name I don't recall at the moment, but I will put everything on screen and it'll be down in the description box as well. I'm gonna, I thought last night, I went to swatch for this pattern and the pattern does not have a gauge, which I found sort of weird. It's not an expensive pattern. It was like $5, but still you'd expect there'd be a gauge on the pattern. There wasn't any. And I considered doing the 1x1 rib in the black yarn, but then I was remembering that these last year when I made socks, they were really, really long. In order to get through all 24 stripes, it was a lot of yardage to get through. So I think I'm going to start right away with the color and go right into the 1x1. You don't use a smaller needle for these mitts, which is fine because your forearm is a little wider, of course, than your wrist, so I think this will be fine. Most of the pattern, I think it's 1x1 rib, cuff, and then trimming, and I think it's a 3x1 rib stitch throughout. So it's just something a little to give it a little interest other than just plain stockinette, and also to make it fit a little better. Oh, also, I changed my sweater. I was wearing the yellow sweater, and I was remembering that I had a lot of color changing things happening with the camera, so I just decided to put on something neutral so I can show you the lovely things that I'm opening today. So yeah, I'm just gonna sit here and do my first round, my first stripe, color stripe, and I'll check in. I'll show you how it looks when I'm done. All right, I am done already. You can see the black yarn coming out. So the idea is you knit the color until you reach the black and then stop. And then tomorrow, knit the black, which will stripe in, and then the next color. So I got my cast on done and 2 rounds. That was it. This is going to be very fast each morning if that's the way it's going to go. I'm assuming I'm probably going to get 1 round of black and then 3 rounds of a color. So wow, it's a little different from last year. If you did Woolens and Nosh last year, I didn't say what the base is. It's our High Twist DK, 100% superwash merino. Yeah, 243 yards. So here we go. There's my beautiful orchid stripe, first stripe done. I may do the second one. I'm probably gonna wait. I do want to do 2 at a time with this since this is a 24-day project. I may wait a couple days before I start the other one just to see how this goes and make sure this is the way I want it, because if something goes wrong, I don't want to have to rip back 2. I'd rather just rip back 1. And I just did backwards loop cast on. I didn't want to do a complicated or fancy cast on since I didn't have any idea how much yarn I had to work with, and it wasn't much, so I'm glad I did that, because otherwise if I did alternating it probably would have used a lot more yardage. So yeah. Okay, so I do have the MKALendar to do this morning as well. I did not start it yesterday. I was that you can do the first 10 rows in your main color and get right into the clue. So I haven't even downloaded the clue, so I'm gonna go look for that, and I'll be back to show you and talk to you about that project. Oh, I should say, I didn't say who I am. Hi, I'm Shannon, in case you're new here. I live in northern New Jersey, right across the river from New York City, and I live right on the Hudson River. And yeah, welcome to my channel. I'm a knitter and spinner. So yeah, welcome. I'm making apple crisp tonight, and I'm gonna add what I have left of these dried cranberries. You bake it in the oven, but it goes in a skillet. It's a real simple recipe. This is just apples with a little lemon juice. I'm gonna put a little sugar on and a little flour and cinnamon. They also said you can combine cinnamon with cardamom, and then I made a crumbly mixture that I'll show you in 1 sec. I made a butter sugar mixture right here. It's been in the freezer that you put on top and bake it for about 30 minutes, 20 to 30 minutes. But yeah, it should make the house smell real good. So I finally finished my first clue for the Fair Isle Mitten MKALendar. Funny, I realized that she's doing a sock, Fair Isle sock, and there's something else. There's actually 4 Mkals going on at the same time from this designer, Susanna Winters. Anyway, here it is. That's clue 1. So you do this stockinette border first, like before day 1, but I just did it today. And then this is clue 1. So this 2-color, it's just 7 rows, very easy. I'm using DPNs because they're the only needles I have that are this right size. I knit it and then had to rip it back because it was too big, so I had to go down a size. I measured my hand and stuff, and so this is good. This is actually real good. The stockinette border is going to be a folded hem. So, because there's a purl row, and she said it's a folded cuff, so it's actually the mitten will start like this. I did decide to use the skein that I opened today. I don't know how many other colors I'm going to incorporate in it because I do have 3 skeins of this Shetland wool, 2-ply Shetland wool from Liverpool Yarns. They're no longer in business. I bought this at a local yarn shop where I used to live in more west of where I live now. I used to live about an hour from New York City. Now I live like 10 minutes from New York City. But yeah, anyway, I had purchased this trio at my local yarn shop, and yeah, they're just really neutral, easy to, I've used them already, mostly this one, but I used a little dab of these other 2 to make some mitts for my granddaughter when she was a newborn, 6 months or so. Yeah, a newborn. So yeah, I've got these hanging around. I've had these hanging around for quite some time. She's 4, so that's how long. I've actually had these longer than this, I think. I bought them without a plan. I just was like, oh, these are beautiful, and I wanted to have them in my stash. So I'll do some combo of these 3 throughout, but I don't know how much of this color I'll be incorporating. It's just going to really depend on what the pattern looks like, but I think there are sections where you use 3 colors, like some motifs where you're using 3 colors. So yeah, we'll see what happens. That'll be it for a week. I'll be filming throughout the week though, and next week you'll get probably on maybe late Sunday or Monday, depending on how I do on the editing and such. Yeah, so I'll be filming throughout the week, and I'll put together a collection of snips and things to give you a feel for my week, including updates on the Advents. And by the way, that color from Woolly Mammoth is called Sleigh Bells. I probably put it on screen, so it's real cute. So yeah, these mittens are going to be really cool. So yeah, after I get my dinner cooked and eaten, I'm probably just going to hang out and maybe do a little more shopping. I like to do online shopping while it's this Black Friday, Cyber Monday time period because the deals are so good. And in the past, I have waited and not gotten such good deals, and I really was just like, I would have gotten 20% off or 30% off or, whatever. So I'm trying to get everything done. I think I pretty much have the kids done, my sons and their partners and my granddaughter done. I'm just doing extended family now. So I really want to take advantage. Anyway, I hope you enjoyed this Vlogmas, and I look forward to sharing more with you in a week. Bye.
Is burning low upon my tabletop. The snow is softly falling. The air is still in the silence of my room. I hear your voice softly calling. If I could only have you near to breathe the silence